I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. And if you're new to the channel, I'm Will Hunter, and this is my custom league. It's not the regular NHL. You can check out my custom league rules in the description for context. And with that said, Calgary Flames staved off elimination and avoided the sweep with the 3-0 shutout in Game 4. But now our Leafs have a chance to clinch the series in front of their home fans in Game 5. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. First, an injury update for Calgary. Mark Jankowski has been injured, still pending evaluation, and is unplayable. So playing for Calgary on the forward lines. On the first line is Jake Guentzel, Sergei Fedorov, and Stan Mikita. On the second line is Ilya Mikheyev, Jason Arnott, and Matthew Barzal. On the third line, Ethan Morrow, Pierre LaRoche, and Frederic Rudeau. And on the fourth line is Eric Holla, Jake Evans, and Riley Smith. Playing on Calgary's defensive pairs. On the first pair is Vladislav Gavrikov with Tommy Albaline. On the second pair, Ken Danico with Matt Dumba. And on the third pair is Igor Zamula with Brian Campbell. Starting in net is Connor Hellebuck with Gillies Villimer backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Mark Jankowski, Corey Sarich, and Blake Lizotte. Injury report for the Leafs. Mark Parrish injured his elbow and will be out for about a week. So playing on the Leafs forward lines. On the first line, Marcus Naslund, Eric Lindros, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Peter Bondra. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Vincent Danfus, and Glenn Murray. And on the fourth line, Scott Lawton, Jonathan Taves, and Marcus Johansson. Playing for Toronto's defensive pairs. On the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair, Ivan Provorov with Eric Chernak. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Tyler Myers. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek, Artur Shilov backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Nikita Kurbankin, Mark Parrish, and Damon Hunt.
It's about to go down. You can feel the intensity of this one. Total playoff atmosphere. We're underway. And now it's grabbed by Lindros. Moves it to McDonald. Receives the pass. Oh, you could feel that from up here.
In order to dictate the tempo of the game right at the onset of it, you want to make your opponent think and hear you coming, and that's what he does with that first hit.
The Flames gain possession along the wall. Steps across the line and on the attack down the right side. Stopped by the goaltender, getting a piece of that one.
As a goaltender, sometimes you just have to react. You turn the brain off, and you just allow your eyes and your body to do the work for you, and he does exactly that with a reactionary save.
Foote's lugging the puck. And now it's to Murray. Handles the pass. Morrissey's got it in the offensive zone. The Flames have it now. Tenacious battle for the puck along the wall. And that's broken up in the defensive zone by Arnott. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Here they come up along the wing. And uses the length of his stick to knock that puck away. Hellebuck's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Lots of time left in this period. We're still scoreless. Hornets won the draw here in their own zone. Slides it across to Barzal. Calgary's moving it into the offensive end. The Leafs have it from their own end. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. Quick pass to Provorov. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. Across the line, down the left wall. Slides the puck down low. Slides it diagonally to Zamola. And that's just out of reach. Moves it around along the half wall. And that's blocked away. Nice defensive robbery on that. Puck picked up by Hulla. Oh, and he tracks it perfectly in the offensive end. Big time defensive play. Here he comes, in on the breakaway. Shakes the defender, he's on a breakaway. Handles the puck. From right out of midair, he bats it down. Swing and a miss. The Flames take possession here in the open ice. The Leafs gain possession. Toronto's looking to break out. Sent into the offensive zone. Calgary's looking to break out of their own end. Quick feed to Aveline. The Flames take it along the wall. Taken by Hulla. And he hits one of his own teammates with that shot. And that's picked off in the neutral zone by Hulla. Sends it in on the attack. The Leafs gain control of the puck. And that's broken up by Hulla. And that doesn't go well. Gains the zone through the middle. Evans moves it into the attacking end. Great use of the twig as he pokes that one away. Calgary's ready to go on the attack. Gavrikoff's got it along the wing. Tremendous block on the play.
Well, and the bench really erupts on that one because otherwise it would have been in the back of the net.
Oh, what a glove save! That was gorgeous!
Klasik's tracking the puck extremely well right now. Just have a look at that last save. To be able to get in front of that puck, to be able to keep it out of the net. Outstanding performance by him on that last one.
More than half the period has gone by. Hope you're enjoying this one. The game is still scoreless. Well, that's one way to win the draw as he skates away with the puck after the two centers were tied up. Makes some space. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Puck is frozen and we'll get a face-off. Center's gliding up to the face-off dots here. The Flames get a hold of the puck in their own end. And he takes the dish. And a good heads-up defensive play in the open ice. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call. Gessel's going off for cross-checking.
Well, you got to keep your hands down, and when you don't, you're going to get the cross-checking call all day long.
Toronto's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
An opportunity here to go up by one on the power play. You know they've worked on this in practice. It's something you do, your repetitions. This is what prepares you to be big in these moments.
Back-to-back saves there! Ref blows the whistle as the puck's covered up. Another big face-off looming as this power play rolls on here tonight. The Flames win it in the defensive zone. Campbell's got control of it now behind the cage. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. And they clear that puck. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. And the puck leaves the zone going back to center ice. The Leafs looking against the half wall. The Flames will kill off a few extra seconds now. Gets it out of his own end. Slides the puck over. Takes the return feed. through the neutral zone, moving the puck along the side. Sends it into the offensive zone. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Takes the bank pass feed. Fires it. Stones him in front. Campbell's taking it from his own end. That knocks him off the puck. Pass in front. What a chance, but they can't connect.
Gensel's standing up, ready to go.
They get it out of the defensive end. And the PK unit gets their man out of the box.
That's a great job by the PK to have the ability to be aggressive and strong on the puck.
Moves it to Albaline. And he takes the feed. The Flames will play it from the corner. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Foote's got the puck in his own zone. Down the left wing, they gain the zone. And now it's over to Barzal. And that one's stolen at center ice. Turned aside with the glove by Hellebuck. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Here in the later stages of this period, still no score in this one. And off the draw, they win possession. I don't think anybody was hanging onto the puck after that hit. Arnott's moving the puck through his own zone. And he serves it across to Mikheyev. The Flames play it along the wing. And that goes off someone in front and doesn't reach the net. Good fight for the puck along the boards. Poked away in the defensive end. Looks to set up along the point. Oh, what a save!
Not much to say after that one, James. I'm actually at a loss for words. That was huge.
Play continues here, but this crowd's still buzzing after what we saw. What a stop that was.
Yeah, and they're saying thank you to the goaltender right now, James. They're still on their feet. They're electric right now. And really, it's a nice feeling. Why? Because it doesn't always go this way, so when you have it, you embrace it.
The Leafs move to the offensive zone. The Flames gain possession in their own end. And he sends it across to Mikita. Picks off the pass. Drills them. Great positioning in the defensive end. Passes it over. Great defensive effort with the stick. Here's a chance.
Oh, Ethan Morrow.
Popping bottles for a celly.
What a shot. That's just adding insult to injury, isn't it, James? A top cheddar shot that just sends the water bottle
Leafs just aren't getting anything going today.
This is exactly why you send bodies to the front of the net, James. You want to create a screen, and the goaltender drops into the butterfly position as a default and is battling to find the puck. Can't find it and beats him clean.
Calgary's forecheck finally breaks through as they get on the board here late in the first.
Good teams find ways to be successful, and they do just that. And they've been clawing their way through to the offensive end all game long, and they finally get rewarded.
Knocked away. Picked up along the wall by Zamula. Here's a chance, and one last save. And with that, the first period comes to an end. Both teams will have a chance to get a breather, and they'll be back on the ice with period number 2 in not too long.
Well, not a good period for the Leafs. It doesn't look like they could get anything going. Let's hope they can fix this and get that tying goal.
The middle stanza is about to go. The officials ready to drop the puck. Both teams are recharged, and here we go. Period number 2 is underway. Well, Cheryl, we got 20 minutes under our belts in this one. How do you sum up the performance?
Hellebuck's the only reason that his team is in this game, James. I mean, he's been outstanding through the first 20. He's dialed in, he's focused, and his team needs to pick it up if they want a shot at winning this game.
And some good footwork to kick it away. Scrum along the boards. Handles the puck at the point. Quick pass to Lindros. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. Right on the doorstep. Scooped up along the wall by McDonald. Feeds it over. Oh, and he steps up but the glove to stop that one.
That's a great save, but the goaltender had to get out to the top of his crease, take away all the ice, and make himself as big as possible.
Lots of time left in this period. We've got a 1-0 hockey game thus far. Play resumes here as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Long jam in front, that's broken up. Taken along the wall by Dumba. Carries the puck through the neutral zone. Dumps it in. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Oh, they got thunderstruck.
Yeah, I love the way he encroaches on his opponent along the boards here. James is lined up perfectly and then is able to elicit that massive hit.
That's gloved by Hellebuck. Goaltender covers up. We got a stoppage in play. The Leafs can't afford to get rattled here early in this second period. They've had more shots on goal, yet they still trail. The frozen biscuits dropped, and we are back underway here. Moves it on over to Mikheyev. Gets control of the puck here in his own end. Intercepts the pass at center. Sets it to the middle, and he shuts down a great scoring chance there. There's the whistle as the puck goes out of play. Face-off looming as both centers get into position. Toronto's got a hold of the puck off the draw. Grabs it in his own end. Into the offensive end, right up the middle. Oh, and he stops that one. That was served up with a whole lot of spice. Quick feed to Hyman. Takes a shot. Misses a golden opportunity there. Takes the pass as he banks it off the wall. Angles it over to Goudreau. Takes it across the blue line. Here's a shot. Stopped by the goaltender. Sends one up to Murray. And he coughs it up with the pass. Answered the call on that play.
Man, is he ever difficult to defend. Hey, James, I mean, so difficult when you're shoving. You're doing everything you possibly can to move and separate him from the puck. But his core strength and his balance is certainly the victor as he takes this one to the net.
Dumps it into the O-zone. The Flames get a hold of the puck along the boards. Moves it quickly over to Evans. And now he tries to get it across to Holla. Oh, what a chance, and puts it just wide.
Well, and the puck was right in his wheelhouse. He only had a small margin and wasn't able to hit it.
Here's a short pass to Dumba. Oh, relentless pressure, and they come up with the turnover. Takes a shot. Comes up with the stop as he got a piece of the blocker on it. Another block. There's no fear in this guy.
Well, you have to have courage to get in front of some of these shots, don't you? I mean, one after another, just being real athletic and showing a ton of sacrifice. Listen, these are the types of plays that garner momentum for your team.
And now he moves it quickly to McDonald. Toronto's trying to make something happen in the offensive zone. Huge steal in his own end.
The Flames have been playing great defensively. Their sticks are in the right position, but they need to make good on them. This game is awfully close.
Moves the puck along the half wall. Scrum along the wall. Back to the blue line. And he gets just enough to keep it out. The Flames scoop it up along the boards. And now he passes it to Smith. Slides the pass over to Evans. And now he angles it across to Smith. Takes the feed. And that slides right out to center ice. Stepping out of the crease now to play the puck. Grabbed along the board by Dumba. Tries to feed it over to Holla. With some open space at center. Moves it over to Lawton. The Flames pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Oh, we'll get some tired defenders as icing is the call.
Winning when it matters, especially in the playoffs, you know you have to have a team that's cohesive, but it also matters that each individual within that team gives everything they've got. And that hit sends an entire message to the team, saying that we're going to dictate pace, I'm going to do my part, you do yours, and we'll be successful.
The Leafs take possession off the faceoff.
The pressure's on the defensive side of the puck, but they win it clean, and they have an opportunity right away with the tired group that they're playing against.
More than half the frame has been played here. We got a 1-0 game to this point. Toronto's won it. Now they'll go on the attack. And that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates.
It's pretty clear that he's hurt, James, as he's laboring towards the bench, and it is a struggle. Someone's going to have to help him get off.
Shot! Makes the save! Cool and calm under pressure.
Ouch, right off the knee. That's going to hurt Bobby Clark out.
Puck possession so critical. Another face-off coming up here.
Well, he's still in there for now, but like next game it could be out.
Won the defensive zone draw. And he gets in the lane to block that. Moves it to Gensel. Toronto's got the puck along the wall. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck and sends it just out of reach. Puck scooped up by Albeline. Oh, what a stop! Goaltender covers up and we'll get a face-off. Getting into the later stages of this period, Calgary's ahead 1-0. Back underway as he wins the draw inside the offensive zone. Sends a pass over. Dishes it to McKay. Rocks him. The Leafs gain control of the puck. There's the whistle stopping the play and allow him to get off the ice and get a much-needed breather here.
Let's have another look at that hit there, James. I mean, he looks shaken up. Mikheyev's getting some assistance here by the medical staff, James, and this is a tough one to watch as he makes his way down the tunnel to the locker room where he'll be assessed. He's just hopping there. He can't put any weight on that one leg.
It is very evident that this is a leg injury, and he is going to need some medical attention here. And he makes the save! Puck is frozen, and we get a stoppage in play. The Leafs continue to trail here late in the second, despite having more chances here tonight. And from off the wing, it comes up where they put both centers scrummed up. The Leafs gain possession. Glove save! There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. Teams are ready to go, and we're about moments away from puck drop. Calgary's won the draw. Takes the feed into the middle now.
First pass leads to the offense. That's a great one.
Smart defensive play there. Battling for it along the boards. Toronto's got possession of the puck. Calgary's got possession here in the neutral zone. Danico's got it against the boards. The Leafs will play the puck from behind the net. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Here's a shot, and that goes off. The glove play continues here. Great pass from off the right side. There's the whistle. We've got an offside. In the final moments of this period, 1-0 to score. And off the draw, they take the puck. Takes a shot. He got all of that one. Quick pass across to McDonald. Moves the puck into the attacking area. Quick pass to Campbell. Puck grab by Gensel. Bank pass off the boards. Here's a pass in front. Picked off in front. Along the half wall with the puck. Calgary's gained possession along the boards. Well, there you go. 2 periods down. 1 more to go, at least for now, right? Third period just around the corner.
Another back and forth period for both teams. Leafs still trailing by a goal. Let's hope they can get this tying goal in the third.
Mikheyev's not going to be able to return to this game here, James. We just got updated that the injury he suffered earlier is going to keep him out.
Unfortunate break there for them, and they'll have to push on through for the rest of this one. Takes it right in the chest.
Nikitas receives a message from the coach. He gets the memo to be urgent and tenacious on the puck, and that's what you got to do in today's game. A direct line, the most direct approach to the puck carrier, and just love this hit. I mean, they're able to gain possession of the puck, and the biggest reason why they're able to get the go-ahead goal.
Still plenty of time left in this frame. The Flames lead it 1-0. Calgary's going to start with the puck inside the offensive zone. And he turned that aside as we continue play here.
Hellebuck's been a difference maker tonight here, James. And if you look at the sequence of saves, making the ones that you have to, right? The timeliness of it, finding ways to keep the puck out, and that just infuses confidence throughout the entire group. And you can often see it in the next shift after a big save.
The Leafs have had plenty of good looks, but they still trail early in this third period. The Flames win it. Driving right to the front. And now it's grabbed by Lindros. Quick shot. And he's got the answer for that one. Solid hit on the play, and that knocks the puck off his stick. Tossed it up in the neutral zone. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Out of midair, he swats it down to the ice. And that goes off a player in front. The Leafs have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Quick feed to Morrissey. Calgary's got a hold of it against the wall. And he handles a cross-ice pass. Gives it right back. The Flames have it in the offensive zone. And makes the routine save. Toronto's across the blue line. Here's a pass down low. Calgary's got the puck along the boards. Slides it over to Evans. Toronto's got control of it now from their own end. On the attack along the boards. Bumped off the puck. Oh, great glove save by Hellebuck.
Well, this is a timely hit here, James. He knows they're down, they're trailing in this one, but they are not out of it. So if everyone can elicit some sort of response on their next shift, they can rally the troops and they can get back in this thing.
We're still in the early stages of this period. Calgary's up 1-0. The Flames win the draw on their own end. Calgary's got it along the wall. Toronto's got the puck. Puck picked up by Provorov. And he comes up with it.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Great timing to come up with the interception. Unable to reach that one. Burrows explores his options in the corner. Moves it quickly over to Dumba. And he uses his reach to disrupt the play. And makes the save. Barzal's working it around in the corner. Huge play in his own end to come up with the puck. Dumped in, and they'll go get some fresh legs. Hellebuck's going to make a wise decision here and get a whistle.
A great decision, James. I mean, his opponent's been coming at him full throttle. He wants to slow this down. They're winning this game right now. He's facing a ton of shots, and he knows he's got to be strong down the stretch. He's got to reset his entire group right now, and he tries to do it by getting that whistle.
Hollow's got it in the defensive end. Nice connection on the cross-ice pass. Here's a short pass to Holla. Shot! Oh, much respect as he blocks that one. The Flames take possession in the neutral zone. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Oh, a clutch
save, James. I mean, the shooter's in the middle of the ice. He's in the slot area. And he's got to get to the top of the crease, square to the puck to be able to make that save. Great job.
Works it across to Lindros. Down the left wing, across into the offensive end. Shot. Moves it to Gensel. Calgary's moving it along the wing. And the puck leaves the zone. Good heads-up defensive play as he extends the stick. Slides it diagonally to Dumba. Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Fires it on net. Stops that one. And does it again.
Wow, James, was he ever dialed in that sequence of saves? I mean, 1, 2, multiple saves here. His D's got to help him out.
Angles it over to Lindros. The Leafs have it now. Moves it up. Oh, great move to sidestep the check. Puts it on net. That's gloved by Hellebuyck. Starting to become the clock as they still trail here in the third, despite several scoring chances. Slides it across! Calgary's got a hold of the puck. Tries to feed it over to Gensel. Stoppage in play as we get an offside. Well past the midway mark of this period, the Flames have taken a 1-0 lead. Toronto's won the draw in the neutral zone. The Leafs cross the line and gain the zone. Calgary's got the puck in their own end. Quick pass to Barzal. Tries to dangle and the puck skips away.
He's showing off his skill set, trying to make a silky move around the defender, but he gets denied.
And player hauled down to the ice. Looks like we got a tripping penalty coming up here. The official's going over to speak to the head coach, and someone's not a happy camper right now, Cheryl.
Oh, no. I mean, the body language, everything points to how irate he is, James. But he's trying to hold on to it, keep it inside, but he is seething at the call.
Our first opportunity to look at the power play unit set to go to work.
First power play opportunity of the game. You know they've worked on this in practice, the setup, the look that they want. Let's see how they move the puck around the perimeter and look to attack.
Another face-off looming here on this power play. Off the face-off, they take the puck. Avoids the poke check and maintains possession. Johansson's exploring options with the puck. Toronto's got it from behind the net. And that caroms off one of his teammates in front. And it's kicked away. Thought we were going to get a whistle, but the puck clears out. Moves it up through the middle from the right. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Quick feed to Chernak. Fires it into the offensive zone. Calgary's got the puck along the wall. The Leafs take it from the side. And that's a smart heads-up play by Smith.
Well, that play didn't go his way, James. He tried a little bit too much there. When you're trailing the game, I get you want to try and do a little bit extra and try and create some offense. But unfortunately, that didn't work out.
Good reach of the stick to knock the puck away.
Foot's up and ready to get back on the ice.
The Leafs get back to even strength after a huge effort by their penalty killers.
Timing is so important in embracing the pressure of that particular moment, James. And this power play went out there. Looks like their sticks were held tight and they couldn't find a way to execute. That's a tough one. Calgary's staring down a shutout late in the game. You know they're going to do the best to protect their goaltender to ensure that they get it. But at the end of the day, it's about bragging rights. Listen, the other team isn't able to score. They're not able to penetrate the inside of the ice and cash in. You're feeling it, you love it, and you're going to share it.
The Leafs coaching staff has to be frustrated. Their players have played well tonight, but they just can't finish on some of these chances, and we're running out of time late in the third. Passes over to Gavrikov. Here's a short pass to Lindros. Oh, tremendous reflexes with the glove by Hellebuyck.
What an incredible save in the high-danger scoring area. I mean, right in the slot, he's in perfect position to make that glove save.
Late goings of this period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. The Flames win the defensive zone faceoff. Oh, they go back on offense. Mikita's stick handling in his own zone. Oh, look at this chance. And that caroms off a body in the lane. The Leafs gain the zone. Here's a centering pass. Great defensive heads-up play to pick it off. Reaches out and uses the stick. The Flames pick up the puck here in the neutral zone. Into the offensive zone down the right wing. Quick pass across to Murray. Gets it over to McDonald. Looking to make something happen along the boards. Blocked, and he may have just stopped a goal.
I think he did, James. I mean, you got to protect the house, especially when it's a great stretch shot like that, and he finds a way to get in front of that and quit.
Tremendous intensity here in the offensive end, and the home crowd is loving this. Cutting to the net. There's a collision. Hellebuyck's got it and will hang on for the whistle.
He's been so dialed in all game, playing confident and controlled in the crease.
They'll be looking to keep that momentum going here in the faceoff.
After that last shift, James, where they really press, they want to continue right there, get pucks to the net, because this goaltender will not want to battle net front. He's outworked already.
And he loses control here. And they continue to fight for that puck along the wall. And the puck's not loose. Calgary's got it in their own
Get him.
zone. Towards the gaping net. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Gets a hold of the puck from the right side. Moves it quickly over to Holla. Intercepted. Can't stay on his feet after that hit. And they'll go the other way with it. Oh, he'll feel all of that after this one. Big time stop there. There's the horn, and that's the hockey game. Well, Cheryl, here we go. 3-2 series now, and you gotta say that the momentum has shifted despite trailing.
James, it's amazing what belief can do, and I do believe that it has switched momentum in their favor right now. They staved off elimination, so now you have a confident group that knows that they can win, and they're just looking at it game by game right now.
She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cybulski. The playoffs roll on to the next broadcast, and we know we will see you right then and there. Join us then. See ya.
Well, Calgary does it again. It shuts out Toronto. Toronto shut out the first 3 games. Calgary shut out the last 2 games. As Toronto outshoots Calgary 27-17, outhits them 34-26, have more time in attack. Calgary has the better pass percentage. Calgary won the faceoffs 19-14, and both teams were 0 for 1 on the power play. For the box scores for Toronto, once again there was no scoring. And Hasek made 16 saves on 17 shots, 1 goal allowed for a .941 save percentage. For Calgary, at LaRoche, Mikita with assists, and Morrow with the goal. And Hellebuyck was a perfect 27 for 27. And your 3 stars of the night are Dominic Hasek, Ethan Moreau, and Connor Hellebuyck. But even with the loss, Toronto still leads the series 3-2. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game as we head back to Calgary for Game 6, this 4th round matchup between the Calgary Flames and the Toronto Maple Leafs.